Hi, I'm Tim Regan from Microsoft Research in Cambridge, and with Steve Hodges and Chris O'Prey and others, we've been working on printing interactivity. So there are two sides to this. We're looking at the future of interactive print. One thing we've done is to try and make home-based 3D printing much easier to design items for it. The other thing is how we might add interactivity to those devices. Windows 8.1 was the first, and I think may still be the only operating system that has 3D printer support baked into the operating system. And so there's a store app out there that you can use to print 3D items, and we've decided to add to that a simple block editor. So here you can either make your own block or choose an existing design. You can move it around, it's genuinely 3D. And then you can add blocks in a simple kind of Minecraft-like way. And even using something so simple, you can then build quite complicated shapes that you can then send automatically to the printer. We've got some examples of the things that people have chosen to build with this. Some are things we built ourselves, like this pet dog. Some are things that we've had students and sixth formers and children come in and try the thing out to see what they could build. We've got a chess set over here, a zombie, a block of flats, a space invader. One of my favourites we'll come to in a minute is the stylophone. But before we get to that, I'm going to ask, well, how would you add interactivity to these devices? I mean, the end goal, I think, for us is to be able to print wiring or optics into the 3D print itself. But what we've been looking at is the ability to print circuitry. So here I have a pen that will put conductive ink down, which starts off as black ink, but on the paper becomes conductive silver. This is simple photo paper that you might buy from the shops. We found that Mitsubishi make an ink like this with silver nanoparticles in that's fine enough that we can use it to replace the ink in an off-the-shelf inkjet printer. And that enables us, using everyday simple tools, like for us that's PowerPoint, Visio, things like that, to design circuitry and to print it out onto photo paper. And that becomes a working circuit. Obviously, to get that to do anything interesting, you need components. And so we're working on a kind of suite of little stickers that you can stick down to those circuits. So for example, here's a very simple one. We printed off a lighthouse, and then we've added a circuit that has a flashing light on it. My favourite of these, the school kids made when they came. And this is, it's a stylophone. So it sits in a box with just the keyboard showing. So you've got the keyboard, you've got the stylus, and as you press it, it makes a little noise with the buzzer. So that's the kind of thing, from kind of toy-like things to household things to anything you'd like to print. But we're trying to make that whole process of designing, printing, adding interactivity as simple as possible. Thank you.